Welcome back to Main Station. So, well, to be honest, I haven't been uploading for, man, it's been over a week now. Well, there are a few reasons why. I don't think I have to tell you. I have to, although I might want to. Well, of course, I've been working as usual. I will be attending, most likely, it's not sure now, but seminars over the next 2 months, 2 times per week, once during the week and once on the weekend. So I will have even less time. Further than that, well, I have a girlfriend, so I have to cultivate her a little bit, give her some time, more or less, and I don't know how this will work. Doing this YouTube channel. Today, what I'm going to do is just to mention highlights I've seen during the week, when I did during these few times. I don't know, even it will look like that 3 times through the last week on stocks and price, and further than that, I just didn't have the time, more or less. I have been spending quite a lot of time with my girl, but that's a whole other story. God damn it, talking. Maybe something I should be getting more used to, or I shouldn't be. Well, I should not get used to. I should unlearn, something like that. Whatever. So, to get started, well, I think I'm going to talk about CNX, Apple, Google. Just glance over S&P maybe, and yeah. So this is CNX. As you can see, immense breakout, just rapid and very parabolic. I hope you got in down here. Entering right now is a little bit scary. We are near all-time highs, and about 10% off for now. So you can see these 10% moves, just very drastic and very fast, and it's getting into parabolic territory. So you should be getting cautious, although I think this will have still a lot of space and room for growth. So yeah, just one of my hot picks I had, and yeah, I didn't trade it. I'm honest. I had my position back here, got stopped out on this fucking candle, and missed all of this move. All of it. Yeah. Well, life gets you sometimes, and it got me on CNX. Although I knew, more or less. I just had a too tight stop. I should have looked only at the daily and how price acts around these moving averages. Well, surprise, I'm tired. So, and I got my hair cut, bitch. So yeah, nothing too special. Although just I hope you got it down in something in here and don't want to enter now on this parabolic move. So, looking further at Apple, we had our breakout. We had actually a fake out to the upside, to the upside, and a fake out to the downside, and then a move up. So maybe I expected this to be, or this to have the possibility to see a fake out. I mentioned this cup and handle, like this cup and handle and a cup and handle. You can see this cupping price action right here, basically forming our handle. This is a cup, this is our handle, and in this handle we even had another, or in this handle we had like both, like what you want to call that, I don't care, but basically a cup and handle, or a cup and handle and a cup and handle. That's what I'm trying to say. So we are now above our daily 200 EMA, so this is interesting, and we are hitting heavy resistance on this trend line on Apple. So you want to be cautious of that. You can see. Oh my god. Ugh. Fuck me. I'm tired. Holy shit. Like I haven't slept like much in the last days, from like Monday to Tuesday, and from Tuesday to Wednesday I slept. Well, from Tuesday to Wednesday I didn't sleep actually that good, but from Sunday to Monday, no, from Monday to Tuesday I slept well. But that is, I think, the only day I actually slept well in the last, I don't know, week. And with well I mean around 8 hours, not waking up all the time in the night, and just having a nice sleep, like also nice hours, and not like 5-6 fucking hours. Fuck that shit. So, and my neck is getting stiffer again. Whatever. So this is, well, we are hitting resistance on Apple again. Well, this is not like any fancy entertainment. I wish I could just pull out my TA shit and give you all that, and have these indicators all over the place, calculating price actions, moves, whatever. But well, this is just heavy. This is just support and resistance, man. You can see on a weekly, it's actually very nice forming, and this is looking quite nice. Well, as I mentioned, we are hitting resistance, so you want to be cautious too of that. And yeah, so I'm just doing like I'm just pulling through or pulling out stocks I've seen that have been moving interestingly in last days. And well, this is Google, and we're actually near all-time highs on Google. Our possibility of a head and shoulders is basically has basically vanished since we broke these highs. Oh god. Okay, I should get sleep like soon. Holy shit. Since we broke these highs, man, this is gonna be an interesting video. Okay, so I'm recording, or I'm where do I look? Oh, right down here. God damn it, I'm out of practice. Like, well, I'm out of practice in that aspect. Whatever. Maybe I should say less. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, we broke our equilibrium bullish very nicely. We broke it, like you can see it with increasing. Well, not actually too increasing, but still some decent bull volume on daily. Came back up. Came actually quite heavily down. Down like 50%, but then it moved up again rapidly. And this is just basically how Google likes to trend, just rapid moves in either direction. You can see we are now forming also an ascending channel on Google, So this should be looked at for further price analysis. We do have the possibility to now consolidate, maybe come back down a little bit, retest our recent high of pivots. Do you work pivots? Come on. No, they don't. So whatever, to like around 1168, 1170 to retest these highs and then see further upside. I wouldn't see a reason why not. This has been moving quite healthily, quite nicely, and looks very healthy. And this is just basically a resemblance of the S&P and how it's moving. Now, what I want to mention on the S&P, no, come on, is, well, we can look at it on the SPX. Well, actually, it's not too. On SPY, it's actually more clear. You can see we hit higher highs, but on the daily we definitely hit lower highs. On the RSI, I meant to say. So we are getting some bearish divergence. Also, this could be looked at as a fake out. I think even if this is a fake out, we can dump, but even if we break this low, we most likely just find support on our 200 EMAs, and which are now all bullish. So this is actually very interesting. We had a bull cross off the 50 and the 200, and we broke down. But we are full bullish at the time frame on the S&P. If you look at the SPX, basically same price action, not a fake out of too much significance. This still looks more like a bull flag forming. And if you look at it on the hourly, maybe actually quite choppy. I don't like this too much, but yeah, basically a bull flag forming, nothing too special. Looks a bit more healthy on the SPX, on the actually S&P 500 index. So luckily, while I've been off in the last week and just basically doing other stuff, price didn't move too much. Like seriously, we had some moves, and they have been like CNX, Google, maybe Apple too, but nothing too like out of the moon. Can you say that, out of the moon? Out of the world, man. What the fuck? What? Okay, so nothing out of worldly. Very very conservative moves. Maybe except CNX and Google, but still on gold like two. We dumped. Actually, and now making little lows on the daily. This could be looked at as a trend change. We are now forming lower lows, you can see, and lower highs. If we see this as our new lower high, oh god, oh my god. Okay. Then we will now look for a trend change on gold, and this would then, well, how long would it play out? I don't know. We actually broke down quite significantly. We broke this ascending channel with some decent bull volume, or basically just some big red candles, because we do not have volume on gold, or at least on the CDF I'm looking at. Maybe on GLD we have, but maybe on XUSD. No, I don't know why. There will be a reason. I'm not an expert on this. But well, we can look at silver too. I actually don't know how it's been moving. Well, very similar, but a bit more bearish. You can say quite more bearish. We broke very important lows actually. We're dumping again hard. Holy shit! I don't know why I'm bullish on silver. On silver, it doesn't look too bullish. We can be looking at maybe some sort of a bull flag, but doesn't look to me like it. Just looked like basically a bear flag forming, or well, hey, this is interesting. Well, we can look at this maybe as a bear flag now. You can see these highs aligning, and maybe these lows aligning now for some symmetrical price action. Well, not too bad actually. This could be looked at as a bear flag, or just a retest of important price levels before we move further down. So, well, this would be then for the viewer and the subject to interpret how it's moving, or the patterns are quite subjective, but price action is not subjective. So yeah, maybe even the Dow Jones, well, a bit more bearish, or quite more bearish than the S&P. What I do like on the S&P, or bearish, not really bearish, we just consolidated more, had a bit rougher correction. But I like this actually. We have found very nice support in our 50-day on the Dow Jones, and this looks like it wants to consolidate further, for most like an equilibrium or an ascending triangle, and then see a bull break. I wouldn't see a reason why not. Yeah. Is shit vibrating? Whatever. So yeah, it looks bullish, and what I think now is a very possible scenario is that we see inverted head and shoulders. Like if we dump harder and get further down, then I think most likely we won't get further down than on this whole move to our 0.618, and which is aligning with our 200-day or 200 EMA on the daily time frame. If we dump harder, then most likely we will find the support at our 0.5, and maybe see it then come sharply up for inverted head and shoulders to play out on a daily time frame. Maybe even see complex head and shoulders being playing out until we see further upside. But this looks just bullish to me, in my opinion. And most likely we will see an equilibrium being played out over the next few weeks, and maybe see it break like in like 2 months or maybe less. I don't know. It depends how price moves, and maybe even on news. But even in long term, or long and mid term, or mid and long term, this does look very bullish. And what I've heard, like out of other people analyzing price, or basically TAs, technical analysts, they say that if we see a bull market in US, or if you see a US bull market, then it usually lasts at least like 2 years until we see a heavy correction, like we've seen back like from October. But yeah, so anything else? Well, nothing too exciting. Maybe just about our Bitcoin, and it's just consolidating for what I've expected it to be, or what I've expected it to do. I meant to say a bit more on the upside than I would have expected it to be. I would have expected more either symmetrical consolidation, or a consolidation which is nearer around our lows, but it's actually not. It's actually near around our highs. But yeah, so still a heavy consolidation, or still a very prolonged consolidation after a heavy bear move, over 50% in losses. So or over 50% in losses. So, well, Depends on how you want to see it, of course. You can see we are now in a range which does, and don't get me wrong, it does look similar to movements in price we had back then. You can see we are now forming higher lows and lower highs, which we are now doing too. This bear market, I think, is now even longer than our last bear market. If we just use time frames, date, like from the last day, basically when it broke out, like 100 bars in a week on a weekly time frame, and well, no, we still have room to go. Holy shit, we still have a lot of room to go, a lot of time until it actually breaks up again and breaks out of this trading range. And this would still be done like in late this year, beginning of how you call it, like the last quarter of the year, like Q4, right, Q4, beginning Q4 this year, 2019. Bitcoin could break out based around recent past movements on price. So yeah, I don't want to like get this even longer than it is. It's already over 20 minutes. Not really surprising. Well, not really bad too. So yeah. How I will do this, or how will you just basically cultivate my YouTube channel, I don't know. Hope I have the ability to at least upload like once per week. But I think I can make 2 times per week, and that's not much, and I don't want that. I would like to upload more. Maybe I do find the time. Hopefully I do. Maybe I find it on the weekends. Maybe I can even make a video while like my girl is around it. Why not? Yeah. So. Hope you get something out of it. I did mostly. Like I had the time to look at price again. Like, luckily I haven't been doing this for quite some time now. Like days. So, but that's actually much for me. Yeah. So to finish this off, well, I won't make a video tomorrow, and most likely not during the week. During the weekend, I meant to say. Maybe I find time on Sunday, but I don't know yet. Depends on when I get home. So, yeah. Hope you have a nice start into your weekend and spend your weekend how you want to spend it. So, and with these words, I will end this video, and I see you guys back next time.